Hello students, so we will move up to our next part. Till yesterday we have done equation of line passing through point with vector, then parallel, that is parallel, and one more with given points we have done. We have done shortest distance. Okay, in that we have done distance between two skew lines. Now we will see distance between parallel lines. So again I am telling you have to remember these formulas. It is that important because problems is based on all this. Okay, so we will do distance between parallel lines in the same way. Just what all only main points I'll tell you, and what all you have to write as usual I'll dictate you. So we are taking two lines. Say parallel means you know only. Skew lines I have made you understood that neither they are parallel nor they intersect each other. Now parallel lines, so you know, see, they are parallel to each other, so their angles whatever you'll get similar. So as usual we are taking two lines, r is equal to a1 lambda vector b, r is vector r a2 plus mu b. Yes, now here you see vector b will be same as these are parallel lines, so for them whatever the another vector b or vector direction they'll get, it will be same for both. Okay, and this a1 a2 as your position vector, as we have said along t we are making a1, and along s it will be a2 position vectors, right, through origin. I have said you it is in your 3-dimensional, but just that part we have taken and explaining it. So theta be the angle between your st and your vector b. Okay, taking the help of your point and your vector equation of your line through given point and a vector direction. So this how we will get vector b cross vector st. This is your vector product you have studied in your algebra product. For your skew lines we made use of dot product. Here we are making use of your vector product. So it is determinant b, determinant st, sin theta n cap. Okay, where your n cap means what? N cap is your unit vector, right? Sorry. So your n cap is your unit vector, and that is perpendicular. This is perpendicular to the plane, okay, to the plane of the lines, this L1 and L2 of lines L1 and L2. Okay, this is from your cross product, you have studied this. But your st, what will be your st? a2 minus a1, right? Vector a2 minus vector a1. Okay, now just changing your vector a2, put in your st, your modulus st and sin theta, they have made it as your tp or your pt, because you have to find that only. Here this point, your angle you are finding it, so there will be corresponding angles, right, because parallel lines, so whatever make you make a corresponding angles will be equal, right? Yes. So here if you see it will be 90 degree, if you consider from here this also will be 90 degree, so this angles will be corresponding angles. So at the end, so put your vector st, and your pt is taken as st sin theta, so in the whole st sin theta is replaced by pt and your n cap. Applying modulus they have applied, okay, this modulus kept, your modulus of n cap is taken as 1. So directly the shortest distance between parallel line, it is given as d is equal to determinant pt, vector pt, so it is vector b cross vector a2 minus vector a1 whole divided by again determinant of vector b. See, this will become your modulus and this will be your determinant. Okay, don't get confused in that. So till here I'll tell you how you have to write. In this also, this you have to remember. Okay, just remember this formulas, it's okay, because from where how all they have included, it's okay if you don't go so deep in that. Everything involves of your vector algebra only. Okay, so see, you have to write from here two lines L1 L2 parallel, same what all I have explained you, the distance between lines L1 and LC. See, I've taken modulus TP. Okay, so for that case their PT they have changed, this ST and sin theta they have replaced it with PT. Everything it is, just pause the video to note it down. Till here you write, till whole part you write this. I hope you all have understood your equation of line. Remember your vector form, Cartesian form, okay, for both through your point and a vector and through two given points. Same for the shortest distance, both remember, so you have cross product for your skew lines and vector product for your parallel lines. Okay, so remember that everything. Now we will head up with our exercise, that is 11.2. First question I have taken. Show that the three lines with direction cosines 12 by 13, comma, minus 3 by 13, comma, 4 by 13, one direction cosines of one vector algebra, 4 by 13, 12 by 13, comma, 3 by 13 of one more another line, you can tell, 3 by 13, comma, minus 4 by 13, comma, 12 by 13, another points you can tell, 3 points of that your direction cosines they have given, and they are telling you to find they are mutually perpendicular, to show whether they are mutually perpendicular. I have already explained you what is direction cosines. So what you will get, 48 by 169 minus C, here it is multiplication, so plus into minus, minus 12 3s are 36 by 169. Here also minus sign, it is multiplication, so plus into minus, minus 12 by 169. 48 by 169 minus, minus, so do this part addition, minus 36 minus 12 you will get minus 48 169, plus 48 169 minus 48 116 gets cancelled, so which means you are getting right hand as 0. So thus your line 1 and your line 2 are perpendicular, so you can take it as capital L1 capital L2. Okay, so I will write here, thus L1 perpendicular L2. See, capital I have taken, okay, capital L and capital L2, because we shouldn't get confused. Direction cosines also we take L, M, N means small we are taking. Again same will show for our L2 and L3, L2 into L3 plus M2 into M2 into M3 plus N2 into N3, same way, right, multiplying this we are considering L2 and L3. So this is L2 L3 plus M2 M3 plus N2 N3, same we are getting here. It is, you can see here 4 into 13, 4 by 13 into 3 by 13, so same I have written 4 by 13 into 3 by 13, then you have 12 by 13 into minus 4 by 13, so 12 by 13 into minus 4 by 13 plus 3 by 13 into 12 by 13, so 3 by 13 into 12 by 13. Okay, in the same way 4 3s are 12, multiply 13 into 13 is 169. Here also see it is plus into minus, minus 12 4s are 48 by 169, and the third also 12 3s are 36, you will get 36 by 169. You can see plus 12 plus 36 you will get 48 by 169, and you have this minus 48 by 169, so plus 48 and minus 48 you are getting 0. So thus L2 is perpendicular to L3. I hope you have understood, very easy, they are simple problems. Find for your L1 and L3. by mistakenly I wrote small only, it becomes only for 1. Okay, I hope this is clear. It's very easy. Pause the video and note it down. Next question, third one. Show that the line through the points ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 4 7 8 ಮತ್ತು 2 3 4 is parallel to the line through the points -1 -2 1 1 2 5. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು one line and ಮತ್ತೊಂದು line ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. points ಆ line ಇಂದ 2 points, this 2 points and this 2 points. They are asking you to check whether it is parallel. So to check parallel, we need our direction ratios. What are our direction ratios? A, B, C, right? So from this points, considering we have to find A1, B1, C1, and from this point we have to find A2, B2, C2. Parallel andre naan, so A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Parallel andre naan ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, proportional ಇರಬೇಕು ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? This direction ratios, it should be proportionals, means A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2 should be equal to C1 by C2. So ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ನಾವು ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಫಾರ್ 3 ಆಲ್ಸೋ we tell it is parallel, right? When you divide it, when you find the ratio, you should get one single answer. When this, if 3 also you are getting 1 1 1, which means they are parallel. So for that case, first ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2 from the points. So how you will find? We have to make use of your equation of line. Through that only we will get it. And here you see now equation of line. Here they have given points. So which you have to use equation of line joining 2 points through 2 points which you have taken. And don't go to the vector form, go to the Cartesian form. Okay, always we prefer for the Cartesian form. So for the first points, first this 2 points we are considering, I have written 4 7 8 2 3 4. So these points are x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2. So equation of line is given by in Cartesian form. How it is given? X minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 equal to z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1, right? So we will write down x to we keep as it is. x1 is what? 4 minus 4, x2 minus x1. x2 is what? 2 minus 4, right? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ x2 minus x1. ಈ equations ನೋಡಿ fill ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Okay, 2 minus 4, what you'll get? This is 2 and this is minus 4, you'll get minus 2. So this section is over. Next is y minus y1, keeping your y as it is, minus y1. What is y1? 7 7. y2 minus y1, y2 is 3, y1 is 7, and 3 minus 7 you get minus 4 equal to z minus z1 is your 8, z2 minus z1. So 4 minus 8 you will get again minus 4. So you have got this z x minus 4 by minus 2, y minus 7 by minus 4 is equal to z minus 8 by minus 4. So basically what all you have got, this minus 2, minus 4 and minus 4, these are your A1, B1, C1, right? These are your A1, B1, C1. Just to make you understand, I have written like this, okay? If you want, you can just write with a pencil A1, B1, C1. In the same way, now we'll consider for the other 2 points, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 1, 2, 5. Same x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. Write down the equation of line through 2 given points. Consider the Cartesian form, not the vector form, okay? So x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. What is your x? X keep as it is, minus x1, you see it is minus 1. Here already minus is there, so this becomes plus 1 divided by x2 minus x1. So 1 minus of minus 1, which means 1 plus 1, you are getting 2. Y minus y1 is minus 2 already, so you will get plus 2. See this, if you want separately, here you can do, and you can fill up that step. Again, I'm not writing, it is so easy. Now we are not high school students that you don't understand subtraction and addition, okay? But again, if you are so much confusion, you can see here, you can do x2 minus x1 at this side, do your reference part. Always I have said you, if you want to, you have to consider this as your reference part and you have to solve. What is your x2? It is 1 minus, take the bracket, x1 is again minus 1, so you will get 1 minus into minus plus 1, so you are getting 2. Maybe I have written directly 2. Okay, y2 minus y1, y2 is 2 minus 2, so 2 plus 2 you will get 4, z minus z1 is your 1, z2 is 5, z1 is 1, 5 minus 1 you will get again 4. So basically this is your again A2, B2, C2, right? These are your A2, B2, C2. Now to check parallel, what you have to do? Proportionality you have to check. Separately we will check for A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. If we are getting same means it is okay. Pause the video to note it down this. I hope it is clear. It is very easy. Simple problems there. Again this chapter also marks gaining chapter it is, students. So you are getting A1 by A2. What is your A1 minus 2? Your A2 is 2. So 2 ones are 2 ones are. So you are getting minus 1. Second we will check B1 by B2. B1 was minus 4. B2 was 4. So 1 ones are 4 ones are. Again you are getting minus 1. Third is C1 by C2. C1 you had get minus 4. C2 you had got 4. 4 ones are 4 ones are. So you are getting minus 1. So therefore you can see for A1 by A2 also you have got minus 1. B1 by B2 you have got minus 1. You can see, right? C1 by C2 also you have got minus 1. So therefore they are proportional. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Why? The 3 also have got the same answer, that is minus 1. Hence it is parallel. Okay. In this whole chapter they will be asking you perpendicular, parallel only. Just remember, perpendicular means your right hand side should get 0. You should multiply it. Okay, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0 you have to get. This is your perpendicular. Parallel, A1 by A2 plus equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Simple. You have done in your vector algebra also. This only part is there. Okay. Pause the video to note it down. Next question, sixth one I have taken. We have done first and third. Now we are proceeding to the sixth part. Find the Cartesian equation of the line which passes through the point minus 2, 4, minus 5 and parallel to the line given by x plus 3 divided by 3 equal to y minus 4 divided by 5 equal to z plus 8 divided by 6. Read the question properly, then proceed to solve. They are telling to find the Cartesian equation. So remember, you have to find the Cartesian equation. Now here again it will be a question, Cartesian equation of which? So read further. Equation of the line which passes through the point. One point they have given and parallel to the line. Line and a point, which means you have to go for your equation of a line passing through a point and the vector b, right? This is the same. They have given just one point and they have said that line is parallel. The point's line, it is parallel to this line. So to find the Cartesian equation, we know the formula. First, right, we have this points you take as x1, y1, z1. Okay, take it as minus 2, 4, minus 5. For your Cartesian equation, your formula is what? X minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b equal to c minus c1 by c. Now the question is from where a, b, c you have to get. A, b, c you will get from this line itself. Why? Because they have already said this point's line is parallel to this line. So parallel means their ratios will be same, right? So a1 by a2 you have to take. So this only your a, b, c. So you have taken a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 6. Now form the equation. Simple. X capacities minus x1 what it is? Minus 2. So already minus into minus becomes plus 2. Whole divided a is 3 equal to y. Y1 is 4. So minus 4. B you are getting 5 equal to c. C1 you see minus 5 already minus, so plus 5 divided by 6. So this is the equation of the point which they gave. This line we have found it. This is the answer. Understood? I hope you have understood. It's very simple. Just you have to understand the question. That's it. Here, what you'll tell. ಇಲ್ಲಿ just name the Cartesian form, vector form, just formulas ನೀವು ನೆನ್ಪಿಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಡೆಡ್ ಈಸಿ ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಶಲ್ ವಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡ್. Next question, 8th one. Find the vector and the Cartesian equations of the lines that passes through the origin and one more point they have given 5 minus 2 3. See here they are asking you vector and Cartesian equations both also of the lines that passes through the origin and one more point, which means 2 points. Origin is what, 0 0 0, right? Origin means here 0 0 0. So this is 1 point and this is 1 point, so 2 points. So obvious which you have to use, equation of line passing through 2 given points, you have to use that. Find Cartesian and your vector form. You know the formulas, you have your x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2. Fill it up, write it up, simple. We have taken say x1 y1 z1 as your 0 0 because origin, x2 y2 z2, 5 minus 2 3. So first I am doing Cartesian form because it is simple. Anyhow you can go your vector form then Cartesian, it is okay, not like me only you have to go. So we will fill it up, x minus x1 by x2 minus x1, y minus y1 by y2 minus y1, z minus z1 by z2 minus z1. So x minus x1 is what yours, it is a 0. Should I write? Okay, it's okay, I'll write x2 minus x1. So 5 minus 0 you'll get 5. Y minus y1, again y minus y1 is 0, y2 minus y1, see minus 2 minus 0 you'll get minus 2 itself. Z minus 0, z2 minus z1, again 3 minus 0 you'll get 3. So in short your Cartesian form is x by 5 is equal to y by minus 2 equal to z by 3. So you have got your Cartesian form. Now vector form, for your vector form what you need, position vector A, position vector B, how it will be, the points, just if it in a vector form it will be I cap, j cap, k cap, right? So vector A will be 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. Another point will be your vector B. Remember this is 2 given points they have given. So vector B will be 5 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. So vector form how it is given, vector A plus lambda of vector B minus vector E. If you want here on you can find vector B minus vector A, or else in your problem also there directly you can do, it is up to your wish. If you want we will do here only. 5 minus 0 you'll get 5 I cap, minus 2 minus 0 again you'll get minus 2 j cap, 3 minus 0 again you'll get plus 3 k cap. So B minus A vector you have got, will fill it up in the formula. So your vector form how it is given, vector R is equal to vector A plus lambda vector B minus vector A. So vector A whatever it is, 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap plus lambda of vector B also you have got, B minus A directly I am writing because we have done that already, we have found out, plus 3 k cap. Okay, now just you can multiply I said, I mean group it, your I cap, what you will get, 0 plus lambda phi I cap plus 0 minus lambda 2 j cap, common right, plus 0 plus lambda 3 k cap. You can see this lambda you have to multiply. So in short what you will get, 0 plus lambda phi anything it will be lambda phi I cap, then minus lambda 2 j cap, again plus lambda 3 k cap. So if I take lambda whole as common, I will get phi I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. So this is my vector form. Therefore lambda of phi I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. Right, so this is in your vector form. Simple, yes. After considering this only we do Cartesian form, right? Cartesian form also, after doing this also if you get, you will get same only. This will be what, xi plus yj plus zk, those caps. So x minus Your x1 is not there and it is 0, so x by 5 you will get, y by minus 2, z by 3, same it is. Okay, anyhow you can go. I hope you have got it. Next question will proceed. 14th one, find the shortest distance between the lines r cap, one line they are given, sorry, vector r, I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap plus lambda of I cap minus j cap plus k cap, and vector r 2I cap minus j cap minus k cap plus mu 2I cap plus j cap plus 2 k cap. So you have to find the shortest distance. Here there will be confusion for shortest distance, see, for skew lines and for parallel lines. Skew lines, you know, you will be having b1, b2. For your parallel lines, you will be having vector b, which means it will be same. If this both is same, you should directly, it should trick in your mind that you have to consider the distance between two parallel lines, you have to consider that formula. These are not same means you have to consider of your skew lines. Okay, simple. So we have written this. Your lines, we will compare it. Comparing means with your actual, like how it was. So you can take this as equation 1, equation 2. So write comparing equation 1 and 2 with your vector r, vector a1, lambda, vector b1, and one more line it will be what? Vector a2 plus lambda, vector b2, right? Why we are comparing? Just to write our points, I mean the points whatever a1, a2 you have got. So we get, you can write it, your vector a1 what you are getting, I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay, your vector b1, I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Your vector a2 what you are getting, 2I cap minus j cap minus k cap, and your vector b2 we are getting 2I cap plus j cap plus 2 k cap. Okay, so you have got this. You have to find the f-set shortest distance. So as I've said you, we will go always with the Cartesian form, not vector form. If you want, you can go to vector form also, it is not like that. Okay, but we more prefer Cartesian form only because it will be easy. Anyhow, for your vector form also it will be same. You can go any way, your vector form or your Cartesian form. So we'll find the distance. See, I've said you either you can go Cartesian or vector form, and preferably, now these previous examples I have taken Cartesian form. In this I'll show you in your vector form also. Okay, if you want you can go with the Cartesian form. It is not like you have to go this form only. When they have not mentioned, you can go anyhow. Okay, so I'm just showing you so that it will be clear. Cartesian form you try to do. So shortest distance, how it is given, d is equal to, see, this is modulus. Okay, modulus vector b1 cross vector b2, it is cross, right, dot vector a2 minus vector a1 whole divided by, this is determinant b1 vector cross b2 vector. See, this is determinant and this is your modulus, don't get confused. Now first we will find out this. Okay, then we will substitute in this, consider as your 3. We will first find your vector a2 minus vector a1. So what is your a2? It is 2I cap, and here you have minus I cap. See, directly I am doing, I am not writing again. So 2 minus 1, you will get 1 only, so it is I cap. J minus 1 and minus 2, right, a2 minus a1 only, right. So minus j, minus 1, minus 2, you will get minus 3 j cap, and you have minus 1 plus plus 1. So minus into minus becomes your minus 2 k cap, right. So next we are considering b1 cross b2. like this and all will be there. So we go to prefer Cartesian form because again you have to use your vector product, cross product, everything. If you remember, if it is easy for you, you can go in that way, or you can go for Cartesian also. There also again some other, seeing that it is big formula, most of them doesn't prefer, it's totally left on you. So whenever it is cross product means what we do, vector cross product means how we do, we take determinant, right? If it is dot product, you multiply it. When it is cross product, you have to take determinant. Remember it, you have done this vector algebra. So see b1 cross b2, ijk first, then your coefficients 1 minus 1 1, 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 2, 2 1 2. Now find out, see determinant solving I have said you, first you keep plus minus plus, it will be easy for you. If you are going row wise, if you are going column wise, here you have to keep plus minus plus, okay. So we will find out how you have to do. I close it, your first row and first column and your first row. So you will be having 2 ones are 2, but minus sign is there. So how it will become? Minus 2, again minus 1 ones are 1. In the same way here minus is there, so this becomes minus j. Same way your second column, first row. So you will get 2 ones are 2, minus 2 ones are 2, plus k, this cap, see you don't forget to put, okay, k cap. Again your third column, here also I forgot to put, see, third column and your first row, you will get 2 ones are 2 and 2 ones are 2, minus into minus plus 2 ones are 2, right. So b1, vector b1 cross vector b2, what you will get? Minus 2 minus, so minus 3i plus minus, this get cancelled, so j is 0, plus 2 2s are 4, k cap. So 4 k cap, you will get b1 cross b2. Modulus also is there. Modulus means what? Just square root of this, right? Here only shall I find. Cross b2 means what it is? Square root of your minus 3 square plus 4 square. So you get a 9 plus 16. So you will get root 25, which is 5. Everything I have found it out. I have found. Okay, or whatever. b1 cross b2 we have done, a2 minus a1 we have done, and modulus of b1 cross b2 we have done. Sorry, this is determinant. So everything will substitute in your equation 3. Pause the video to note it down. So consider equation 3. See b1 cross b2 dot, you have vector a2 minus a1 whole divided by modulus, you have got 5. Determinant you have got 5. Now what you have to do? Keep your modulus. Okay. See, this is dot product. Dot product means what you have to do? You multiply it, right? In dot product, how you do? Minus 3 into 1 plus, see here j it is 0. So it will be 0 into minus 3 again, plus here it is 4, 4 into minus 2. And again whole divided by 5 you have already. So d, what you will get modulus minus 3, 0 into it will be 0 only, minus, right, plus into minus, minus 4 2s are 8 divided by 5. So you can see you will get minus 11 by 5, but modulus it is, so modulus positive side only it comes, so it will be 11 by 5. So if you go to vector form, it will be in such a way. Same Cartesian form, just check the answer. I think it is bit vary. I don't know whether that answer is wrong or this, because as per we have gone, it is everything is proper, whatever we have done. Still see in calculation, if somewhere I have went wrong when you solve, just check it. If you cross check with the NCERT books. If you are going with the Cartesian form, see your Cartesian form equation, you know it. Here it is, right? x2 minus x1, this is your whole Cartesian form. Same, this is your modulus, this is your determinant. Okay, substituting your value a1, b1, c1. See here for your Cartesian form, this will be your x1 y1 z1, this line will be x2 y2 z2, okay, because here they have given between two lines, which means these are the points, given points, and these are the vectors. Vector A means one vector and the other vector, means this points will be a1 b1 c1, this will be a2 b2 c2. Simple. Try in your Cartesian form too and see what you'll get. Remember, this is your x1 y1 z1 and these are your x2 y2 z2. These are the lines of points. These are your vectors a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, okay, the coefficients, okay, don't take your caps, j cap I cap, and then you can find out. Simple. Apply this formula and do it in your Cartesian form, and see in Cartesian form this what you will get the answer. I hope I am clear to you what all I have said. Next question, 17th one. Find the shortest distance between the lines whose vector equation are r cap 1 minus t I cap plus t minus 2 j cap plus 3 minus 2 t k cap, and one more they have given r vector r s plus 1 I cap plus 2s minus 1 j cap. This is minus, okay, this is minus 2s plus 1 k cap. So here you can see here properly they have not given, because our line equation how it is, vector r is vector a plus lambda vector b, like this, right? Now in lines if we go, how it is a1 b1 and then again one more line a2 plus mu vector b2. So as you can see, lambda and mu are any parameters, like any real numbers. It can be anything, right? Lambda or mu. So here lambda, mu, what they have done, they have taken t and s. As I have said you, it should belong to your some real numbers and it can be anything, your lambda and mu. So here they have done the same, they have taken t and s. So first we'll try to get in our standard form, equation we'll try to get. So for that what we will do, I have not written the given, you write it once again, the given, multiplying it 1 into I cap minus t I cap plus tj cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap minus 2t k cap. Now what we will do, the numbers which are without t we will group it and which are with the t we will group it, okay. So what you will get, I cap minus 2j cap plus 3 cap, you will get that, right? So vector r you will get I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Next is whichever terms with t. So in this 3 also t is common, so take plus t, because we are getting in our standard form plus t. You have minus I cap and one more you have plus j cap, it is 1 only, right? And you have minus 2k cap. See, we have got in our standard form. Similar way this also line you get it. So same for the second line also I have done. See, si cap I have multiplied plus I cap plus 2 j cap minus j cap minus 2 sk cap minus k cap, okay. So the terms which are without s group it and with s group it. So you will get, see, you can see you have got in your standard form, that is this is r vector is equal to a1 vector plus lambda vector b1, and this also r vector you can get a2 vector plus lambda b2 vector, okay. So you have got like this in your standard form. Previous one I did in your vector form. Now this I'll show you in the same Cartesian form. So then you decide in which way you guys want to do it, okay. Anyhow you can do. So as I've said you, when you're going for Cartesian form, your this part will be x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2. So just I'll write that all coefficients. So say x1 1, y1 minus 2, z1 3, x2 1, y2 minus 1, z2 minus 1, okay. a1 minus 1, b1 1, c1 minus 2, a2 1, b2 2, c2 minus 2, okay. Why this we wanted? Because so that directly we can put in our your formula of your Cartesian form, okay. this you can avoid. If you don't write this part, just I wanted to show you we have got in our standard form. Okay, now we'll write our formula and we will do it. Okay, so this you can say this is your Cartesian formula. Your determinant x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, and then the square root of your this determinants only, b1 into c2 minus b2 into c1 whole square plus c1 into a2 minus c2 into a1 the whole square, then a1 into b2 minus a2 into b1 the whole square. See, if you don't remember this, you may tell using this it is very difficult to remember, then you can use trick, your wish trick it will be. So you do root, see BC, BC, CA, CA, AB, AB. So you do like this, BC minus BC plus CA minus CA, first write like this, okay, AB minus AB. Now just start putting the numbers 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, squaring. I hope this will be easy for you, right? You can do like that. You can remember B, C, B, C, A, B, like this you can remember. First BC, BC, then CA, CA, then AB, AB. Like this if you do, you can remember the trick if you feel this difficult to remember. Okay. So we are substituting, see x2 minus x1, substituting everything. Here x2 you see you have got 1, so 1 minus 1 0, y2 minus y1 minus 1, minus is there already, again plus it will, here also minus, so minus into minus plus, so minus 1 plus 2 you will get 1, minus 1 minus 3 you will get minus 4, right? Then you have a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2. Fully I have substitute in this, so I have substituted the same. Now second is cross multiplying, so here you see first it is b1 into c2, so 1 into 2 and it is minus, so you have to write minus 2 and here you have minus sign, okay, b2 into c1, 2 2s are 4, already minus sign is there, here also minus, so minus into minus plus, so it becomes 4 whole square. Understood how we have to do? Multiply. So I have written the determinant x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z whole, and next is your square root form. Multiplying, yes, the points which you have written, see at here only start we had written everything, a1 b1 everything, so multiplying here b1 into c2, b2 into minus b2 into c1, squaring it, again c1 into a2 minus c2 into a1, square a1 into b2 minus a2 into b1, squaring it. Okay, find all the values, so you will get like this. I have written it, you will get minus 2 plus 4 whole square plus minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 minus 1 whole square. Just check if I have done any mistake in calculation or not while you doing. From both the side it should be right, it's not like I will be always right. So how you solve the determinants, I have said you write plus minus plus, this is your determinant, this is your modulus, don't get confused. So first term taking, close your first row, first column, first row, so 0 closing first row, first column, you will be having 2 1s are 2, minus 2, minus 2 2s are 4, but here already minus, so plus 4, here it is minus, so it becomes minus 1, same your second column, first row, solve the determinant, minus 2 minus 1 minus 2, so it becomes plus 2, minus of 2 1s are 2, but here again minus sign is there, plus 2 it becomes, here plus but here minus, so it becomes minus 4 into again your third column and your first row, 2 1s are 2, minus sign minus 2, 1 1s are 1 but minus, so minus 1 whole, 4 minus 2 you will get 2 whole square, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 whole square plus minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 whole square. Solve it, this 0 with any term it will be 0. Second you have minus 1, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 into minus 1 is minus 4, minus 2 into minus 1 is minus 3, so minus 4 minus 3 whole, 2 square is, sorry here I did mistake, 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, minus 4 minus into minus plus, 4 3s are 12, so minus 4 plus this you will get root 29. Okay, so you have minus 4 plus 12 you will get 8 by root 49. So removing from modulus it will be 8 root 29 it is, okay, 29. So this is your shortest distance. So which you felt easy, either with your vector form or this. I guess this is very easy. If just you remember this, it will be dead easy. In that you have to go for your cross product, dot product. Instead of that, you can try this, solve the previous problem in the same way and get the answer. Okay, we'll meet in the next class. Thank you.